So y'all know how y'all could tell that the Lord is like doing a new thing in your life, like he creating a new you, is when that the things that used to irritate you don't irritate you no more. So I was sitting in my living room, minding my business, drinking coffee, looking at Perry Mason, and all of a sudden the lights in my kitchen flickered. I ain't think nothing of it because they came back on. So I got up to go get me some yogurt from my refrigerator, and the refrigerator light was out. So you know me, I thought that the light was blown out. So I went and got a new light bulb and put it in the refrigerator. It didn't come on. So I'm opening and closing the door back and forth or whatever. So I'm like, what's going on? So I closed the refrigerator door and I put my ear up to the door to listen to see if the refrigerator was buzzing or whatever. But it wasn't. So I went and I sat back down on the couch and I'm like, what is going on? And I continued to drink my coffee and I continued to look at Perry Mason. So some time go by and I'm still sitting on the couch drinking my coffee. So I had just bought some food from my refrigerator and I'm thinking to myself like, man, if the refrigerator blown out, the food gonna spoil. So I'm just still sitting on the couch drinking my coffee. Now, if y'all knew the old me, I would have been freaking out. It was after hours. I would have been trying to call the hotline to get the 24-hour maintenance man to come out and service my refrigerator because, again, I had just bought some food or whatever, and it was going to spoil. But I continued to sit there and drink my coffee and look at Perry Mason, and I went in my room. I went in my son's room and looked at him. He was in there asleep. I didn't wake him up. I wasn't panicking like I normally do. I wasn't freaking out. I was just walking through the house. So after I looked at in my son's room, I came right back to the living room and sat on the couch. And something just jumped in my spirit like, Patty, get up and go and look at the fuse box. And I never looked in the fuse box before. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get up in here and go look in the fuse box. So I opened up the fuse box. Yeah, the fuse box so dusty. It's so many dust bunnies and stuff in the fuse box. So I open the fuse box and I wipe all the dust bunnies out the way. And I see where it's written on the fuse box: stove, refrigerator, bathroom, stuff like that. So after I wiped all the dust bunnies off, so after I flicked the switch from off to on, I went back in the living room and I could instantly hear the refrigerator buzzing, and I opened the door and the light was on, and I went and sat back down and continued to drink my coffee and look at the show. And I started to think to myself like, wow, little things that like used to irritate me. And yeah, I'm the type of person, like I said, if my routine get thrown off, honey, I'm talking about I would be running around like, wow, I would have been calling the maintenance man like, my food gonna spoil. You need to come over here right now. Who gonna come over here? I would have woke my son up. The house would have just been in complete chaos. But that's how I know that the Lord working on me, because the stuff that used to freak me out don't freak me out no more. I just be like, like, and then the Lord will just jump in my spirit like, I got you. Like, go to the fuse box. Look around in there, flip the switch from off to on, and go sit back down and continue to do what you're doing. But that's how you know that the Lord is doing something new in your life, because the things that used to irritate you no longer irritate you. That's just something I wanted to share. Bye. Mwah.